welcome to another top 5 video. As I mentioned in my last top 5 video, I decided to extend my mini video series about the book adaptations that I have seen and really liked. In this video I'm going to talk about another top 5 book series that I want to read because I have watched their adaptation and really enjoyed them. So let's see which adaptations that I have seen. The book series that I want to read in the 5th place is Canadian West series by Janette, which is a historical romance series of 6 books. The first book, When Calls the Heart, was published in 1983, and the last book, When Tomorrow Comes, was published in 2000. The plot of the first book is as follows. Nothing in her cultured East Coast upbringing prepared Elizabeth for a teaching position on the Canadian frontier. Yet, despite the constant hardships, she loves the children in her care. Determined to do the best job she can and fighting to survive the harsh land, Elizabeth is surprised to find her heart softening towards a certain member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Canadian West series was loosely adapted into a Canadian-American television drama series titled When Calls the Heart. It was developed by Michael Landon Jr. and the series began airing in the Hallmark Channel in the United States in 2014. On April 2020, Hallmark Channel announced that the series would return for an 8th season in 2021. The series, originally debuted as a 2-hour television movie plot in October 2013, starring Maggie Grace as young Elizabeth Thatcher and Stephen Amell as the Northwest Mounted Police Officer Win Delaney. In the television series, Erin Krakow is cast as Hermes, having the same name, Elizabeth, and Daniel Lissing plays a Mountie named Jack Thornton, and Laurie Lohan plays a coal mine widow, Abigail Stanton. I really like this feel-good Hallmark television series. It really fills my heart with warm feelings. I really enjoy following Elizabeth with her adventure as a teacher, and her romance with Jack Thornton was also very cute. Although I've heard that the series can be considered a light Christian fiction, because I really do enjoy the atmosphere of the stories, I do not think a light Christian theme would really annoy me that much. So I'm really hopeful that I will really like this book series. The book series in the 4th place is a spy thriller series. The Bourne series is a series of 3 novels by Robert Lodlum, and it is based on the fictional spy Jason Bourne. The Bourne Identity, which was published in 1980, the Bourne Supremacy, published in 1986, and the Bourne Ultimatum, published in 1990, are the 3 novels that belongs to the original series. The series has been further extended by Eric Lutzbater after the death of Robert Lodlum. And when Lutzbater decided to stop writing the Bourne novels, Brian Freeman was approached by Lodlum Estate to continue the series of Jason Bourne, and this novel series was adapted into movie adaptation series. So far, 5 movies have been released. The character of Jason Bourne, a CIA assassin suffering from dissociative amnesia, who must figure out who he is played by Matt Damon in all of the 3 novels in the original series. The Bourne Identity was adapted in 2002. The Bourne Supremacy was adapted in 2004, and the Bourne Ultimatum was adapted in 2007. And when Damon chose not to return for the 4th movie, the Bourne Legacy introduced a new character, Aaron Cross, who was played by Jeremy Renner, and Damon actually returned for the 5th installment of the movies Jason Bourne. I watched the first 3 movies in this movie series. I've enjoyed especially the first one and the third one. I'm not a big fan of the second one. I think the books will be much better. Very exciting to read, and also I'm sure they will be page turners, considering I really enjoyed the movies. So I think I will read only the original 3 novels first, and then I will decide if I want to continue with the extended series that is written by Eric van Latsbader or not. The series I really want to read consists of only 3 novels. The third series that I want to start is a middle grade series, a middle grade fantasy series. How to Train Your Dragon series is a series of 12 children's books, and these books were written by British author Cressida Cowell. The books are set in a fictional Viking world and focus on the experiences of Hiccup as he overcomes great obstacles on his journey to becoming a hero. The first book, How to Train Your Dragon, was published in 2003, and the last one, How to Fight a Dragon's Fury, was published in 2015. Interesting thing about these series is that the book of each title features a manual that starts with how to. How to Train Your Dragon consists of 3 feature films so far. How to Train Your Dragon was produced in 2010. How to Train Your Dragon 2 in 2014, and How to Train Your Dragon The Hidden World in 2019. The franchise also consists of 5 short films and a television series following the events of the first movie on Cartoon Network. This series has been highly acclaimed, and each film was nominated for Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. And the first movie, How to Train Your Dragon, was nominated for Academy Award for Best Original Score as well. I have so far watched the 2 adaptations. I really do like these animated movies. They are funny. And I also heard so many good things about some of my really good booktube friends about how joyful reading these books have been for them. So I think even though it consists of 12 books, I'm really eager to read this series, which I like their story very much in the movies that I saw. The series in the second place is another thriller series, and this time it's about a serial killer, the Hannibal Lecter franchise. Hannibal Lecter is the titular character in this book series, and he is a brilliant cannibalistic serial killer whose assistant is routinely sought out by law enforcement personnel to aid in the capture of other criminals. So he's like a criminal psychologist. He originally appeared in a series of novels, starting with Red Dragon in 1981, The Silence of the Lamb in 1988, Hannibal in 1999, and Hannibal Rising 2006. This series has been expanded into movie and television series. I saw the 3 adaptations of this book series. The first adaptation that I saw was 1991's The Silence of the Lamb, which was directed by Jonathan Demme, and it was the first movie to feature Anthony Hopkins in the role of Hannibal Lecter. It was a success both critically and financially, and went on to become the 3rd movie In Academy Awards history to win all top 5 categories, which are Best Actor for Hopkins, Best Actress for Jodie Foster, Best Director for Jonathan Demme, Best Adapted Screenplay for Ted Talley, and Best Picture. Hopkins then reprised the role in the next 2 movies, 2001's Hannibal, which was directed by Ridley Scott, and 2002's Red Dragon, a prequel directed by Brett Ratner. I saw all of these 3 movies. There's also a television series which is based on the character of Hannibal Lecter, but I've read that it is loosely based on the novels. Anyway, I was really fascinated by especially the Silence of the Lambs. I mean, how can you not love Silence of the Lambs, and how Anthony Hopkins played Hannibal Lecter so wonderfully. And then I saw Hannibal. It was cringeworthy in some scenes, but it was still a very good thriller. And I also saw Red Dragon and really enjoyed it. It was more fast-paced than the other 2, and I liked it very much. So I'm really eager to read the 4 thrillers in the series because I know I will really enjoy those fast-paced books. First place in the second list goes to the Wayward Pines trilogy by Blake Crouch. It's a mystery thrillers and science fiction series. It follows US Secret Service agent Ethan Burke as he unravels the mystery surrounding his unanticipated arrival in the small town of Wayward Pines, Idaho, following a devastating car accident. The novels are Pines, published in 2012, Wayward, published in 2013, and The Last Stand, published in 2014. In 2015, the novels were adapted into the television series Wayward Pines. Wayward Pines was developed for television by Chad Hawke, and the pilot was actually directed by M. Night Shyamalan, with both as executive producers. The first season aired in 2015 and the second season aired in 2016. After the second season, the series was officially cancelled in 2018. I have watched this series and really enjoyed it. I loved especially the first season. The second season was sort of okay. It was not very good, but I still enjoyed it. And after reading Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, so far it is one of the best books that I read in 2020. Thus enjoying his writing style and his talent of creating wonderful characters. I'm very eager to read this trilogy. Although it is not popular as Dark Matter or Recursion, my friends who read this trilogy also loved it. So I think I'm very ready to read Wayward Pines trilogy by Blake Crouch. So those were another top 5 book series that I want to read because I have watched their adaptation and loved them. Please comment down below, have you read any of these series or watched their adaptations? I really would like to know what you think about them, because in my other list I have talked about more popular adaptations, but this time they were more focused on movie adaptations. Anyway, also if you're a new viewer, please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish Word of the Day, since Wayward Pines was the first book series in my list, I thought pine should be the word of the day. Pine means çam in Turkish, and çam is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day!